Hi everyone, so this is just a little update video regarding the wood burning boiler situation. So I'm just going to have it inside the house now. So I haven't fully decided yet whether I'm going to rebuild something around this old backsay heat exchanger here, which I was using in the boiler outside, or whether to just like spend £500 and get a wood burning stove with back boiler. I'll decide at some point. So I've just basically cast a concrete fireplace here. Just got the wooden surrounds there, and I've kept the hole which goes all the way to the outside of the house there, and that will allow the stove or boiler, whatever I put in, to draw the air from outside directly underneath here, so it's not creating a cold draft elsewhere in the house. So the wood burning stove, if I was to buy one, it has a back boiler in it, and it costs about £500. But that's the problem, that costs £500. But what I could probably do cheaper is send CAD files off to a sheet steel company, and they'll just cut steel shapes for me that I can weld together and make my own boiler. As for that passageway there just goes up to the bedroom up there, so whenever there's a fire going in the boiler there, probably hot air will just rise off the boiler and then just go up that pipe and slowly into the room. Obviously, for safety, carbon monoxide detectors will be placed throughout the house. As for plastering inside of this, I'll probably mix multi-finish plaster with vermiculite, and that will basically improve the heat resistance, stop it from cracking with the heat, because there will be quite a bit of heat coming off it. And if a stove with no back boiler was to be put in, even more heat would come off it, which would definitely crack the plaster. So I might get away with it because most of the heat's going to go into the water anyway. So the next task I need to do is figure out how much Copex liner I'm going to need, what length I'll need, because it's going to go up inside the original chimney. So the way to do that is I'm just going to go up in the attic. I've got like a quarter of a brick on the end of this washing line, and I'm just going to put it down the chimney until it basically hits off that wooden board in here, and then measure how long it is, and then add on a little bit. So my biggest regret with this house is getting that chimney removed. It's the most stupid thing I've ever done in this house. It's sadly quite a loss. Seems to be something mouldy there. But anyway, this original chimney there, and obviously the Copex liner will just come up there. And then there's a flue flashing kit I can buy for about, I think, £50. And I'll just get my roofer to fit that. So here's the original chimney all the way down. Here's a brick on the end of a string. Just keep that going until it stops. Still needs to go a little bit. There we go. Just add on a little bit. About this much just to be sure. And that'll give me the total length I require. Yeah, that should do it. So there we go. That's a good way to measure how much Copex liner you need. I reckon it'll be about 8 metres. So there's all my solar panels from the shed there, and it's just that water tank there, that's going to have to go. It's covered in asbestos, so I'll get a company in at some point to remove that. And this is just going to become a nice loft conversion eventually, because I've got a skylight window there. It'll actually be a nice place just to come up, like when it's raining or whatever, and just like sit quietly and meditate or whatever. It would be quite nice, especially with the skylight there, with the rain just battering off that. I really like the sound of rain. And this is just all my electronic stuff because I've been taking a big break from electronics just now, mostly just with the house and all that. But the electric tractor project's coming up soon, so I've got most of the stuff here for that. I think maybe next weekend coming, we might be getting further forward with that.